Hi, let's see who we're doing next. We're going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot. This is your October general read. Oh, hold on a sec. I'm baking bread. One sec. Okay. All right, let's see who we're doing next. This is October general read. Please check out the description box below. We've already done Libra. For everything you need to know about how to donate to the channel, how to contact me for information on how to book personal readings, because yes, I'm doing that now. I will never reach out to you. We already did Scorpio. I will never reach out to you individually asking for donations or to offer personal readings. So yeah, that's what scammers do, not me. All right. Let's see. Aquarius. It's your turn. Please check out, please share the love, show the love, and hit this button if it resonates for you, or all of that kind of thing. You can also check out your rising moon and Venus sign for additional messages. And if you don't know how to figure that stuff out, go to a place like Cafe Astrology and plug in all your stuff to get your natal chart and figure out your rising moon and Venus sign. I am clairsentient, claircognizant, clairaudient. If I hear ringing on my right-hand side, it's messages from people I know that have passed on. If I hear it on the left, this message is from my spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you want to call them. I'm going to do a past, present, future 444 spread instead of a 6 card across in each row. And that way we're going to be a little bit faster. We're going to use the Shadowscapes Tarot for you. We're going to do an Oracle card from the Rebel. We're going to do 3 cards from the Oracle. Rebel Oracle, and also we'll do magnetic poetry for you. Animal by Blood Red Shoes. How does it feel to reveal what you already know? Oh, yeah, fire in your eyes. No one ever wants to be alone. See here. That's a great song, actually. Ooh, that was what some people would call a thunder crack or lightning crack when you're doing the cards. Let's see here. Twist for fairness. And if you're a little weirded out by this camera angle, yeah, I accidentally snapped my ring light off the tripod. Mercury retrograde, though. So that's what happened there. Let's go ahead. We're going to do the 444, like I said. Any flippers or jumpers, a maximum of 3. Let's go. Oh, here we got, like I said, maximum of 3. What do we got in the past for you? King of Swords in the reverse. Not feeling like yourself. Not feeling like yourself, Aquarius? So this is you. But you're not in the upright. You're in the reverse. Not connecting with yourself. Not feeling like yourself. This is a lack of strategic thinking, being overly emotional, less intellectual. You need to connect with your higher self. You need to connect with yourself. You're not feeling, you're not operating out of the intellectual. With the Hanged Man in the reverse. Sorry about my nails, guys. Running a little low on funds. So I had to rip my gel polish off myself. And then the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. So you've gained perspective. This is Piscean energy. It might be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper. But something happened here where you were not operating, you were not connected with yourself, and you weren't operating in an intellectual space. You were in an overtly emotional space as opposed to the intellectual space. And you gained perspective on something at some point during the past. You hit on a certain point in the road where you gained perspective of some sort. And there was a call to you to step into a point of being more independent, standing on your own 2 feet. The need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet. It's independence. The 9 of Pentacles is about holding on to something tangible or being able to create something tangible in the real world so that you can look towards legacy, so that you can look towards the ultimate fulfillment on the physical plane. Yeah. What else do we have here? I'll read dignities as well once we move through. But let's see. That was easy. Magician in the reverse. There's something about illusion and trickery here. That's interesting. Gain perspective about how you were creating illusion and trickery when it came to your independence. That's a direct translation, though. You're following your emotion instead of your intellect. And gain perspective on how there was illusion and trickery linked to your independence. How you need to be able to stand on your own 2 feet because everything else is illusion and trickery. You're not mastering the self, and therefore you cannot harness the power of the elements because you're not harnessing your own personal power. Gemini Virgo energy on the Magician. This could have been something that you realized during Virgo season, or even during Gemini season. But there's no mincing words when it comes to the Magician in the reverse. It's trickery. It's illusion. It's falsehood. It's creating something that isn't real and passing it off as real. And it's linked to independence. You gain perspective on this of some sort. Okay, in the present for you, Aquarius. By the way, these are going to be faster readings because I'm not doing 6 cards. I'm doing 4 cards across in each row. So they're going to be faster. Let's see here. In the present. In the present for you, Aquarius. I almost wanted to say Gemini. I don't know why. There is going to be justice served for something. It came out sideways. There's a call to justice, equilibrium, fairness, a call to truth. Libra energy. This is the present. It is the present. It's like now. It's like now. You're being called into balance for something that you've done or something that's been done to you. But Athena, who classically is our Queen of Swords. She's our Queen of Swords. It's about a call to justice, swift justice. It's a higher sense of justice that needs to be served. It's about equilibrium, fairness, truth. And bringing things back into balance. This could have to do with the perspective that you gained in the past. Or you realize the lack of balance, the lack of fairness, where there has been injustice. In the present, there is a righting of wrongs, a righting of misdirection and misguidance and misjudgment, or there's a judgment. There's a judgment. Or you're coming into judgment. You're facing judgment. Keep going. Aquarius. So how does it feel to reveal what you already know? Whoa, that one popped up. High Priestess, about secrets, about following your intuition. This is another Pisces card. You got 2 Pisces cards, one on top of the other. The pomegranate seed. The pomegranate seed. I used to wear a garnet. My chain broke. And I always called my garnet a pomegranate seed. There's something about the pomegranate here, guys. The pomegranate that Persephone is holding. And interesting, do you see this? The owl. The owl is wisdom. The owl is justice. The owl is, the owl is like Libra. So it's like, there's a secret coming to light. Somebody has gained perspective through following their intuition, and there will be fairness and justice served Things brought back into equilibrium. Blood red shoes. So how does it feel to reveal what you already know? There's secrets here and wisdom. Occult wisdom. The hidden being revealed. And justice being delivered. Just because you see, because it'll always come back to you. Five Pentacles, a feeling of being left out in the cold. It's victimhood energy. It's victimhood mindset. It's, you know, listen, when we see this Five Pentacles, people feel like, oh, I was left out in the cold, blah, 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 blah. No, man. Five Pentacles, guy was left out in the cold, then he wouldn't be sitting outside of a place that's offering him a warm place to stay. Yeah? It's somebody choosing this over their own independence. They're choosing this over their own independence. They're choosing this over their own independence. It's like I'm being told to, like, it's like I can't stop repeating it. You're choosing this over your own independence. Somebody sits in the victimhood mindset. The illusion is the victimhood. Because independence would mean what? Not destitute like you think you are. But the independence keep going, tell me more. I'm the present Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Check out your other placements. I'd like you to check out your rising sign in particular. Because you got two in the reverse, Page of Cups in the reverse, and the Empress in the reverse. Lack of creativity and a lack of apology. Because you won't apologize. Because you won't use creative means. You won't connect with the earth. Taurus, Libra energy, still during Libra season. So lack of apology, a lack of emotional communication. It's a small emotional communication not coming towards you. It's not coming towards you. And the Empress is in the reverse. Taurus, Libra. I'm having so much trouble. Left out in the cold. But you're really independent. The illusion is that you're left out in the cold, but you're actually independent. Emotional communication, the small emotional communication is not coming to you. Or an apology is not coming. The Empress in the reverse, a lack of creativity. You've angered, and yeah, there's anger. The nurturing isn't there. Not a very nurturing person in the reverse, that Empress. The Empress is normally a life-giving force. Connected highly to nature, connected highly to Mother Earth, connected to the creative forces, a lack of creativity, lack of inspiration, lack of connectedness to the earth. 2 seconds, I gotta pull my buttons out of the oven. Okay, sorry. So interesting story about the Empress and the High Priestess. So the High Priestess is Demeter. Demeter is Persephone's mother. She's not happy right now. When Persephone makes the deal with Hades to go down into the underworld, Demeter mourns her being in the underworld with Hades by winter happening for the 3 months that she's gone. This is like winter. The Empress is not pleased. It's that life-giving force isn't actually happening. Yeah? Seems as if there's barren, infertile, lack of creativity, the inability to use creative thought, the inability to provide, the inability to be life-giving, and the lack of communication of an emotional nature is contributing to this victimhood mindset. Sorry. But there's illusion here. I'm going to move on. But before I do that, I like to have this while it's warm. 1 sec. So good. Okay. All right. I'm not going to go into the future yet. And the reason I'm not is because I really want to look at this a little deeper. I don't even know if I need to really look at this a lot deeper. I think that in the recent past, what we're really looking at is there's a lack of connectedness with the self. There's recognition that there's a lack of connectedness with the self. There's also a recognition that there's a lack of connectedness with the intellect. That we're in an imbalance in between intellect and emotion. And a need for independence in the material world, or the tangible, with the tangible. Not necessarily material, but with the tangible side of things, side of life. But then there's illusion and trickery at foot here. A great deal of illusion and trickery, and a lack of self-mastery. A lack of mastery of the elements. And it seems that there is quite a bit of justice and equilibrium happen. A meeting of balance, well, not a meeting of balance, coming into balance, coming forth here. The Queen of Swords, if you have ever seen the Rider-Waite Tarot, it's the sword of truth, and the Queen is saying, come here, show me what you have done, and you will atone for it, whether you like it or not. It's the weighing of the feather and the sword, right? Or rather, the feather and the heart against the feather. There is an innate wisdom and intuition about secrets that is coming about in the present. Deeply hidden knowledge that somebody is atoning for in the present. It has to do with fairness and justice. What is true and what is not true. And there's an element of victimhood mindset that's happening here. I'm not going to be your favorite person at the end of this reading, because I have to call it like it is. And it's showing me here the Five of Pentacles, where somebody is feigning victimhood, where they have the ability and they've recognized the ability to be independent. And they've either fooled themselves or they're fooling others. They make no apology for it. They have no creative passion or drive to do any differently. And they've angered somebody with Empress energy through their lack of emotional expression, even on the smallest scale. But it's also the lack of creative will. And maybe it's not you, maybe it's somebody else, but you're the one in the reverse. And what's surrounding you is gaining perspective. The Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. Right? I can't write this shit. Yeah? What else? In the future. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Like this. The Chariot in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. You're going to be stuck in the future. The Chariot is normally about movement forward. It's Cancerian energy. Some people read it as Piscean energy. I do not. I actually rather wrong. A correction. That would be the moon. This is about a change of address not happening, travel not happening, and movement forward not happening. There's no progress being made because of this Queen of Swords. I don't think this is a person, this Queen of Swords. I think this is justice. I think this is something that's happening as a result of secrets, as a result of not operating out of the correct balance of intellect and emotion, and out of a result of the past actions of trickery. And in the future, we see the Chariot in the reverse and the Three of Wands in the reverse. There will be delays and impatience over those delays, an inability to survey the future, an inability to move forward, a lack of ability to travel, a lack of ability to change address, no movement forward. I think that's a part of the secret. Give me a sec. Oh, I got a convection oven, so it's a little different making buns than it used to be. Tell me more for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Yeah. A Three of Wands in the reverse is a Two of Wands. Delay, setback, wait and see. The need for patience. Yeah, I know how to sit there and survey the land. Figure out how you'd like to move forward. Sitting back, waiting and seeing and observing. There's a feeling of stuck energy here with that Chariot card and a Three of Wands and a Three of Wands in a reverse and a Two of Wands. This to me says no movement forward, no movement forward, no movement forward. No movement forward, delay, or rather, well, this normally is without delay, but then this is pause. It's, you know, it's kind of weird. It's interesting. It's dichotomous in a way, but at the same time, I also can read it in the opposite end of the spectrum, where Three of Wands in the reverse would also be a Two of Wands. So, like, hurry up and wait. Man, what are you waiting for? I don't know. I gotta take these out. So, sorry. Question is, what are you hurry up and waiting for? Aquarius. Two of Swords in reverse. To come out of stuck energy, but you're looking to be at a crossroads and make a decision of some sort. Take off the blindfold to understand which direction to move in. But that's what you're doing in the Two of Wands, is surveying the line to figure out which direction to move into, to choose a direction. You're looking for somebody else to provide you with the direction. Boy, I would love to clarify this one. Six of Cups in reverse, overall energy. Six of Cups in reverse. It's like not returning to the past. Normally, Six of Cups is a long-term wish, goal, hope, dream from childhood, or somebody from childhood coming to you, returning to you. That's not happening here. It's a loss of childhood goals, dreams, wishes. Feeling detached from that. Or feeling detached from a person with a major soul bond. I think the big thing here is really the need for connectedness with the self, the need to be true with oneself, and the need to really recognize an inner truth that you're not seeing. And bring yourself back into balance. There's, I'm definitely not going to have a lot of Aquarius fans after this one. Oh, fuck. Okay, alright. I'll get you some advice from the Rebel Oracle. This does not mince words either, so sorry. 3 cards we'll get for you. Please also check out 2 Minute Tuesdays. They're super quick in their weekly readings. Also going to do some love readings here. I think this has got to do with the tangible world for you. There's a lot of swords, wands, and pentacles in this spread for you. There's only 1 cups card. This is not a relationship read. So love read might be good for you in the middle of the month. Might take you out of some of this. This is monetary. This is monetary. For sure. And remember, this doesn't mean everything. You got a whole life that you have to run. Not tarot cards. Tarot cards don't run it. You do. Give me 3 advice cards for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Do I have a flipper? I don't. Show me. Let's see advice for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Oh, that's too many, but we did have 1. You're fooling yourself about something, or you're tricking other people about something. Justice is coming now. Justice is coming now. That's too many. We got 1 that showed out. Justice is coming now. And there's an imbalance. A large imbalance. Justice is coming now. And there's a large imbalance. Why do I keep repeating myself? There's something about repeating. There we go. Believe what you see. Face reality or live in a fucking la-la land. Choose bravely, though. Something about trickery and illusion, right? You heard that card, right? Step away from the crazy-making diet for a hot second. Kale and spirulina taste like ass. Eat some yummy shit. Bacon, chocolate, beer. Get some. Okay. Get the fuck outside and move your ass. Your body is pissed at you. Okay. Oh, there's some atonement happening here for something. I don't really know what else to say. Let's pull some magnetic poetry for you, Aquarius. I do want you to check out your rising sign. You're going to have to know what time you were born, though, and run it at a place like Cafe Astrology. I don't like this energy on this deal, though, because it doesn't Doesn't seem right. I'm not making sentences. Like, what did I say about the balance? There's something about balance here. There you go. That's what I have for you. Wish it was a little bit brighter, but you know, I don't just blow smoke up people's asses. But anyway, I hope that you're well, and take care of yourself, and we'll see you when we see you. Thanks, Aquarius. Bye. Like, I mean, I don't know what you want me to say about this. Like, shh. Yeah. Uh-huh. Oof. Okay, all right. Bye.